Guys, this is Sydney here from America's Heroes Comics and Games, coming to you previews of comics and items coming out April 20th of 2016. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right on in today. First up, Black Road #1 is a story about Magnus the Black, and of course, you know, the Black Road. Magnus is a mercenary. He's hired to take a high-ranking official down the Black Road, and the official is actually murdered. He wakes up and he's going to go try to find the killers and find out why this man was killed, because he kind of liked the guy. So it's kind of set during the time of like a religious war. So if you're kind of into that, if you liked Vikings and kind of stuff like that, this is definitely a book for you to check out. All right, next up, Captain America #1, Road to War. This is set in the cinematic universe. This is Captain America and Black Widow training the new Avengers. So this is what takes place between Avengers Age of Ultron and Captain America Civil War. So they're training them. They're going on missions, trying to get themselves and the team together. So if you want to know what happened between Avengers Age of Ultron and this one, definitely worth checking out for you. All right, for some of you Chaos Comics fans from back in the day, Lady Death #1, Chaos Rules. This is Brian Pulido trying to come back with Lady Death, kind of in the same way he did in when she originally came out. This story takes place as Lady Death has been asleep for 20 years under some kind of spell. She winds up in hell, and she's trying to figure out who sent her to hell and why, what's going on. So if you like that old kind of classic Lady Death and Chaos Comics, this really has that kind of feel to it. So definitely something that you would probably be interested in checking out. Next up, Spider-Man Deadpool #4. And this one has been a hot book. I know you guys have really liked it. This one, Spider-Man and Deadpool go on a double date. Thor is going to be Deadpool's date, and Deadpool sets Spider-Man up with the Queen of Monster Metropolis, which is a friend of his wife's. So I already started looking through that one. Definitely funny. So let's just say in the story, Peter goes on a date as a black man. I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, next up, Star Trek Manifest Destiny. This is set in the new universe, the Abrams universe. It's going to be Kirk and the crew fighting Klingons. So this kind of gives you a little bit more of Klingons. They didn't give you a whole lot in the last movie, so give you a little bit more of what the Klingon Empire is. That's it for the new comics, but other stuff that we have coming out is Justice League, The Dark Side War, Power of the Gods. And this is the one, if you've been reading Dark Side War, if you haven't, they do a bunch of one-shots that tell you about the different members of the Justice League getting godlike powers. Kind of like, you know, the Flash becomes the Black Racer, Shazam becomes the god of power, Green Lantern becomes the god of light. You know, it's the whole Dark Side War story has been fantastic, so definitely worth checking out. I Hate Fairyland Volume 1. We've said Fairyland before. Fairyland is great. If you haven't read this story, it's about a little girl named Gert that gets trapped in Fairyland. She's trying to make her way back home, and the way she has to do it, she has to find a key to be able to get out of Fairyland. About 30 years later, she's still looking for the key. She's a little girl with the mind of a 30-year-old, and she really just wants to get out of Fairyland. And she goes crazy, killing people and doing all kind of stuff. So, kind of cool. Definitely worth checking out. Next up, Elseworlds Batman stories. If you've ever seen they used to do the Prestige format Batman stories with in Elseworlds settings, this one collects quite a few of them. This has Batman Holy Terror, the Gray and the Blue, Batman and Robin 3000, Batman the Dark Joker, Batman and Houdini, Castle of the Bat, In Darkest Night, and Dark Allegiances. This is definitely, if you're like a fan of Elseworlds, this is definitely a book that you would be willing to be interested in checking out. Also, One Punch Man Volume 6 is out. I know a lot of people have been loving One Punch Man. The next volume is coming in tomorrow. So, and we also got some stuff. We got some new Marvel keychains. We've got some new pop figures. Roman Reigns. We got Puss in Boots from Shrek. And of course, back in stock, BB-8. I know a lot of people have been looking for this one, so we got a couple of them back in stock. That's it for this week. As always, the full list is on America's Heroes Comics Clean.com. There's other books coming out. Parts of the Avengers standoff on Pleasant Hill. You've got Wonder Woman number 51. Aquaman's coming out. We also got some other graphic novels from the new Avengers, the new Marvel books, like Avengers, Captain America, Sam Wilson, Contest of Champions. So if you're behind, you want to get caught up, good time to come in and start checking some of that stuff out. So that's it, guys. We will see you on the day.